What's happening, party people? I am still in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. Man, there ain't a cloud in the sky. And it is getting pretty warm, probably about mid 70s right now, may get 85, 87 today. Yesterday, I pulled the engine out of Gilbert's S70 to do the rear main seal, and he has decided to fix a few things that is tucked kind of behind the engine and transmission, since that stuff is easy to access with the engine out. We're ordered a few parts. I will probably be here another 4 or 5 days. I guess I call it a hostage situation, waiting for parts. I don't mind. I'm not stressing out about doing stuff, but that is putting me behind schedule. So when people ask me, when will I get to your area? Man, when I get there, I don't know. When I'm here waiting for parts, doing things that I wasn't expected to do, it takes me longer to get to my next location. So, wish it was better. Wish I had a team of me to get around, but I don't. So, I'm not adding people to my schedule. Not really, unless it's an emergency for someone really in need. So I'm trying to finish the obligations, or the people that I've obligated myself to, before I start adding more stuff to my schedule. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm booked out till next May. So please don't expect me to show up and help you out before then. I don't mind scheduling people out after that, but that's just where I'm at right now. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's little video of me pulling that engine. And man, I don't know how it got cut off, but it seems like YouTube trimmed about 30 minutes off of that video, which would have showed it coming out of the engine bay. But it is what it is. Maybe going back in will work out a little better. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Lunchtime's over. Time to get popping today. I'm going to turn this car around and finish emptying it out so I can go get the windows tinted. Take that thing off the top so I can fix it. Got to empty it out. Then I got to find a little drive-through kind of car wash to rinse this thing off. Get myself set to get it cleaned up maybe. Let me work on getting this thing cleaned out. Well, to my surprise, the hole in this rooftop carrier is a lot worse than I thought. It starts there at this, it starts up here just from the front of it, and this split all the way down the length of the thing. I did not know that. I thought I was only dealing with this mount area here, not the whole way down. So I'm gonna check Craigslist, see if there's another one for sale and for reasonable price, because this one, man, it's pretty much destroyed. But I'm gonna take it down and see what's going on with it. Maybe I can replace it with one for not too much money. I didn't even check the other side, see if there's a split on the other side yet. But let me get this thing down. This was a nice box. I guess between letting brake fluid leak in it and maybe a little bit of overweighting it, this thing is destroyed. So I'm getting the car ready to get the windows tinted. I took the door panels off because I want them to be able to get down on the inside of the glass without struggling with that seal. And that'll make it a little easier for them. Probably won't save me no money, but it'll make it easier for them. So I'm ready to take this car through a drive-through car wash, rinse this outer dirt off of it, and get it over there to get the window tinted done. And I got just about everything out of it. I'm surprised at how much dust is behind these door panels. That's just crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This car was in a very dusty place. They must have Cleaned a lot of dust out of this car before I got it. Anyway, I got it cleaned out as best I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna take it and rinse the outside down and take it over there, get the window tint done. Here we are, folks, at Tommy's Car Wash, coming through as a guest. You see how dirty the windshield and stuff is on here. And if you wash, they got free vacuums and stuff. Byron just pulls up to the vacuum and uses the free vacuum. Anyway, I am going in after him, and I got a big green light that says, please pull ahead. So let me roll up these windows and roll on in.
Please place the car in neutral and take your foot off the brake.
All right, we are rolling, folks. Neutral, quality wash. We are rolling in. Man, they putting these cars through close. I thought they would need more space between me and the car in front of me, but going on through. Woo, woo. Man, this seems like this is gonna be quick. Now these things are nice, look nice and soft on the paint. I don't know, the glass still looks pretty dirty. They better do some more scrubbing in here. But man, this thing is fast. We are rolling through. Another hand wash job here. Gentle hand wash. Wow, I've never seen cars go through so close to each other. This is their bottom of the barrel wash job. They called it a quality wash. Man, this thing went through here quick. I'm gonna let the time run it. It's less than 2 minutes so far. It's about a 2-minute wash. Man, that windshield looks pretty clean on the outside. Inside still needed help. Verifying in neutral. Don't put on your brakes. I am rolling right along. Relax. And go. Let's check it out later when I get to my destination. We are here getting this window tinted. Suntech Films. I don't know who would do 70. I guess that's a windshield. Next generation, non-metallic. That's what I'm getting over here. 38% UV. Oh, 99% UV. Different kind of VLTS. TSER, VLR, and UV. I don't know what that means, but we'll look it up later and see what. But UV is 99%. That's what we want. Block all the UVs out as we can. Looking at the car, I'm actually impressed with that car wash. Of course, you see grimed in dirt still there. But for the most part, it rinsed off all that light dirt. And man, to get all that dirt off the top was filthy. And of course, a 20-minute drive in Las Vegas, it'll be dry. So, as dirty as the car was, I'm impressed with that drive-through car wash. Look at that pro tip. He's actually stretching the tint on the outside of the glass so that when he takes it inside. Yeah. But you use to stretch it outside so when you go inside it'll be okay with the heat gun. And he'll trim it out here, and then when he goes to lay it inside, he shouldn't have any problems with it forming to the shape of the window.
When they use a different name because a lot of people working with the line for the something
Uh-huh.
and the other for loom. A lot of people don't want to change.
So he trimmed it, then he peeled the backing off, and now he rolled it up so he could take it on the inside of the glass and apply it. A craftsman at his work. He's already cleaned the inside a couple of times. Now he's going to lubricate it. Wet it real good. Unroll that tint and put it in place. That his squeegee's ready. He just explained to me that the tint that he uses, the company was purchased by HOWR. So it's the same tint as HOWR. HOWR and 3M supposed to be two of the best tints you could buy. So we should be in great shape having a good quality tint that won't change colors and stick really good and apply well. There you go. You got to get it under those hooks for that third brake light. And got enough lubrication to move it around, put it in place, get it pressed out to the edges. And remember, he already heated it and stretched it so that it'll fit, form fit to the contour of the glass with the heat gun. Getting it in position. This is the toughest glass right here. This and I bet a windshield probably. Work that around. Get all the bubbles and get in the position. All the water out of that thing. Man, that looks good already. Work out the details. He's pressing a lot harder with this squeegee. So why do people like ceramic tint?
The ceramic is very expensive.
Why do people like it? Is it more durable or something?
Protection, more, the life is more longer.
Is it harder to scratch?
No, not protection, same shit. Only that it needs more protection for the UV, the heat.
Oh, okay, it blocks the heat better? Okay. Ceramic tint blocks the heat better and blocks the UV a little better. Yeah, people like that word ceramic. Doing some fine touches with a heat gun and the squeegee with a paper towel on it. I'm getting the front windows and this rear window done 35 and the rear windows and these rear quarters done with 20. I like being able to see out the windows, and he actually molded the front tint too. by putting it on the outside of the glass and heating the tint up a little bit and trimming it. And he's got it set up there on his little panel, getting ready to put it on. Put a little soapy water on there, making sure that window is squeaky clean. Cleanliness is the key on this window stuff. And he cleaned it with a razor blade a few minutes ago, which is what I've done in the past as well. So, getting it done right. Actually made a mistake and took the door panels off on the back, and I didn't grab the switches. So those windows are locked out. We're going to have to jump it to get it down a little bit, because it's messed up being all the way in the up position. There it is, folks. Just about ready to roll. Right at about 2 hours. Doing some final touching on cleanup. I'm going to get the pro tips on the care. Pay the guy. Get up out of here. I really didn't get any pro tips with my tint job. I don't know if the guy just don't like talking or what. However, he did tell me a couple things. One, do not open or close the windows for at least 2 days, maybe 3. Reason being, I know this from my experience, is you wet the glass, you put the tint on, and there's a moisture in between the tint and the glass that it may take a couple of days for that moisture to dry. And until that dries, if you move that window up or down, and the rubber that rubs on the glass as it goes up or down, or the felt, whatever, that could cause that tint to shift, and then your tint moved on your window. So you don't want to operate the windows for at least 2 days, maybe 3. The second thing is, he recommends not ever cleaning the tint with anything other than water, because certain chemicals can damage the tint film, like ammonia and stuff like that, that you find in a lot of window cleaners. And it's just safer to not use nothing but water than to accidentally use something that can cause your tint to deteriorate or change colors. So those are the 2 pro tips I got from them. Hope that helps. That's the problem with the alternator. It's fluctuating between 12.7 and 13 volts. Should be no less than 13.4 on this gauge. So I got to deal with that probably tomorrow. I'm on my way to go look at another rooftop box. That's getting expensive. That thing is going all the way down to 12.3. I got to take care of that first thing in the morning before it destroyed this battery and I'd be stuck somewhere. Glad I got a jump box. Question of the day. Hey Robert, can you go get me some parts from the salvage yard? I absolutely can. And I enjoy doing so. I got a whole video outlined on it, on me going to the salvage yard for you. So you can watch that video. I'll link it in the description below. However, I don't need a bunch of parts. And a lot of people stiff me, don't want to pay for parts. Then those are parts that I don't need or want. So I'll set all that to say this. 1, I normally require a deposit to pick up parts. 2, it costs me a lot to get parts. One thing that people have a problem with understanding is getting parts is not profitable for me. Not getting used parts and shipping them to you. It's kind of a favor, because in general, I work at $50 an hour. If you're paying me to work, I work $50 an hour. So let's say, for instance, you want me to go get a part today and ship it to you. I got to stop what I'm doing, get dressed for the salvage yard. Can't wear this shirt in the salvage yard. It'll get destroyed. So I get another shirt for the salvage yard. I got to get dressed, get my tools together, get in my vehicle, drive to the salvage yard, pay to get into the salvage yard, make sure I got enough gas in my car to get there and back. I go in the salvage yard. I might have to check 4 or 5 vehicles to find a part that I think will work for you. I pull that part. I get back to the salvage yard entrance. I pay for that part. I get in my vehicle. I got to find a package to package it up, pay to ship it to you. That is probably going to cost me 3 hours of my day. Are you going to pay me $150 for a $8 part? Probably not. I said all that to say this. It may be cheaper for you to buy a new part or get a part off of eBay. So, after I get a part for you, let's say we go through this process anyway. After I get a part with you and I tell you that it costs me out of pocket, not time, out of pocket, $23 to get that part to you, don't send me $23. That's what it costs me to get the part to you. Send me whatever you want me to have above that $23. It cost me 3 hours to get it to you. Maybe some packaging material, so kind of go from there. Some people understand this, most don't. Some people care, some don't. Oh man, I probably say for my 3 hours of time, send me $25, maybe 20. Now, occasionally I'll already have the part. In that case, man, 10, 15 bucks is fine for taking 20 minutes, locating the part and shipping it to you. But man, me running to the salvage yard to get you a part that cost me $23 to ship and you sending me $25 doesn't really give me a desire to do that for anybody. Just keep that in mind. I don't mind getting parts for people, but do understand that it costs me a lot to go to the salvage yard and ship a part to you. So try not to reimburse me. Try to grease my hand a little bit, just a little bit. So that's where I'm at. We're getting parts. Hope you guys understand. Have a great day. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.